Oops. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Tonight we are back with some RuneScape, and we are going to be going back to moons. We got the Eclipse Helm last night. See if we can't get another drop tonight. We're at 53 KC starting the night off. Let's see how it goes. Man, I gotta have at least a mil worth of these bitches almost. Yep. Close. Pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. Actually, what's up, Thug Duck? How you doing, buddy? You know what I gotta do, actually? I gotta go get Chivalry, bro. Let me put that there. Let's go grab my shit from Perilous Moons. You know what sucks? I was trying to do Perilous Moons while I was at work earlier, and I fucking died with a boss at fucking 1 HP. I was like, oh, I'm never doing that again. I'm not doing that again. Let's stick to the farm runs on break. How was your day, Thug Duck? How did your lessons go the other day teaching that person? You're enjoying it less than it's a job? You know, I think that happens with everything, bro. Because at one point I was playing video games for a living as well, Thug Duck, and I was even not enjoying that. You know what I mean? So I think it's just kind of like how once it becomes an obligation, I think that's when it really starts to, you know, be shit. Played that much too. Oh yeah, very repetitive, right? But I was just using video games as an example because I know we both enjoy video games. This fucking steak is amazing. Holy shit. Well, let's go get chivalry, and then we'll do some moons. King's fucking ransom, man. What does it mean, granite? Oh, piece of granite. Okay. I got you. Fuck, that steak was amazing. I just wish there was more of it. Where do I get granite from? Where do I get granite? Oh yeah. I go to El Carib. You thought you wanted that lifestyle? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's very normal for people to sit here and start having second thoughts, regrets, or whatever about their career path. Um, my suggestion would be, do a year or two of it, see if you can't get into a routine. Because another thing that's really hard for people is to get into the routine of things. Like, you're into a routine right now as we speak, and that routine's being changed up because of your work, right? Dedicating your life to work. Oh god, don't be changing up your fucking thought process now just because of some girl here, Thud Duck. I love you, brother, but holy fuck, there's plenty of fish in the sea, dog. Plus, if she's a real one, she'll make time for you and she'll be understanding. You know what I mean? If she's a real one, she'll understand that this is like a career path and shit like that you fucking work your life for. But like, what I was saying was, like, everyone's got like their like moment of hesitation. You know what I mean? Because of the routines that they've built. My suggestion: you hate to miss time with the family and shit. Yeah, but like, yeah, that's very true. That's very true. You can't argue with that. You know what I mean? You can't argue with that. That's just like, yeah, fuck. That's just the part of the way the cookie crumbles. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, no matter what kind of job you have, you're gonna be missing time. Sorry for throwing my problems at you. Nah, dude. Fuck, dude. You kidding me? I'm happy you're coming to me with this stuff. It gives you someone you can talk to. You might not even take any like of my. Not necessarily. I'm not giving you advice, but like I'm just like giving you perspective. Giving you perspective. Maybe I say something you hadn't thought of before, and you're like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Lots of things to think about, brother. Don't ever think that. But like, yeah, I mean, You're gonna miss your family regardless of what job you're doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, but if it makes you feel better, I'm not fully enjoying my job either. Not if it's a 9 to 5. Well, I mean, you still miss them for the hours you're away at work. You know what I mean? But I see what you're saying. You don't want to be gone for like several days at a time, kind of thing. You don't want to be gone several days at a time. That's true, but at least you go home every night. Yeah, yeah. I used to not though. I used to go work at building gas stations, bro, and we'd be out of town for like sometimes a month at a time. You know what I mean? The only time I'd come home is they'd fly me home on weekends. I'm doing all right, Caleb. Just chilling, talking with Thug Duck here. How are you, sir? So I've been I've been out on the road for months at a time. You know what I mean? And they'll just fly you home. Like they used to just fly us home for the weekend, and then like Sunday night, be fucking back out there. How'd that make me feel? I loved it, bro. I loved it. It got me out there. I got to experience things I never would have experienced otherwise. Like, I loved it. I wish I could go back to that time period in my life because I was actually like probably one of the better time periods of my life. That can be fun, yeah. Being out on the road with the boys, fucking bitches in the hotel that I'm not even paying for. Good times, bro. Good fucking memories, man. Mm. Good fucking memories, Slug Duck. Holy shit. You're making them all come back to me. Oh my god, I'm getting overwhelmed here. Never fail to give you a laugh. Hey, that's what I'm here for, dude. Here for entertainment, you know? That's what it's all about, baby. Bro, I'll never forget. We were out on the road, and my buddy sends me a Snapchat and of him getting a fucking blowjob and busting in this chick's fucking eye. Bro, this chick started like beating him up and shit. It was so funny. Fucking like goes and pans the camera on her eye, and her eye is just like redder than the devil's dick. He's like, fuck Will, you fucking asshole. Good times. What? Webcam froze. Damn. Where'd my camera at, brother? Man, today at work, Thug Duck, it sucked ass, bro, because I'm like, my machine was just like, there's four pieces of product that would come out. And every other cycle, there would be like a piece that gets stuck in the mold of the machine. Holy fuck, dude. I had my boss like standing behind me the whole night, and it was just like hella awkward because I'm sitting there like wanting to like message motherfuckers on my phone and shit. You know what I mean? But I can't because this motherfucker's standing right behind me. Oh, it sucked. Made for a long night. And then there was no Blue Jays game. Yeah, I mean, it just makes for a long night, you know what I mean? Especially when it's like a slow ass machine like I do, like I had. What I normally do on that machine is I let the parts just like build up for like a minute or two or three. That way I can like, just bang out like a whole section, like or half a box at a time. But because my boss is there, I kind of have to like do it piece by piece. So I'm like grabbing one piece and then like standing around for 40 seconds while the next piece is or next few pieces are being waiting to pop out. Kind of sucked. Shawnee boy, yo, you know who'd be a good person to talk about? Would be Sean. Sean. Sean's an older fella who's been around the block. He's just finding his career path for him. So maybe he's experienced something like this. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's experienced something like this before. I'm sure he has. You know what I mean? I'm actually sure he has. Cause like I don't know, bro. I think that's pretty normal. Most people do end up like not like going. I remember like my buddy when we were in high school. He's dead set on being a welder. My dad's got a welding company. This, that, and the other thing. And he ends up becoming a fucking welder. And he's like, dude, I hate this job. You know what I mean? What's going on with my webcam here? What the helly? There we go. I'm fucking high as a kite. You just feel lost? That's totally normal, you know what I mean? You've been anticipating this for like the past, well, as long as I've known you. Probably longer, you know what I mean? My advice, Thug Duck, is just stick it out for a year, maybe two, and then if you really don't enjoy it after a year or two, my advice is just stick it out for a year or two. See if you truly don't enjoy it, because it could just be the change of everything so suddenly, right? It could just be that, and you might actually enjoy it. Give it like a try, and then if you really don't enjoy it, I mean, bro, you're 22. Like you got, dude, I'm 28. I'm fucked. I'm a loser. You know what I mean? I'm stuck. I'm stuck in life. My life fucking sucks. You'll be fine. Trust me. I definitely am, bro. I'm 28 and I still live at home. Like I'm a fucking loser for sure. You got a passion? I do. I got lots of passions, but I'm not afraid to admit it. It's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing being a loser, but I definitely am. Um, you stream for so long, you're consistent. Well, yeah, I definitely am. I definitely am very consistent with the streams. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could stream zombies every day and pull like get like 1,000, 2,000 views each stream. Get 1,000 to 2,000 views each stream. That's like 50, 60 bucks a day. Plus donations and whatever. I usually get like average like $50 in donations each stream. It's like 100 bucks a day. I could technically still stream zombies if I wanted to, but it's just not consistent, you know? Yeah, exactly. I would be miserable as fuck. I definitely would be. That's how you feel fine. Touche. Touche. Touche, brother. I don't know what to tell you then, honestly. You being negative all the time? I mean, that's not really anything negative, you know what I mean? It's just exploring avenues of life. Yeah, I'm a fucking retard, dog. I don't need that. The reminder I'm not retarded, dog. Yes, I am actually. Oh, I can get some on this. What the fuck is the Perilous Moon? Um, so you know those bosses? You know those bosses I've been killing? The three bosses. There's the Blood Moon, the blue guy, and the orange guy. Those are the moon bosses. And I do need the bronze medal. I am fucking stupid. Oh my god. Those are the moon's bosses. We got a drop on the moon's boss last night, actually. Right now we are what 6 out of 13, and we're essentially halfway there for for completing what we need out of that. I would really love to get the dual Maculatis next. I'd really love to get those, but right now, Thug Duck, what we're doing on this game is we're doing a quest to get a prayer that will increase my damage per second. So I'll be able to kill those guys faster. Is it hard? I have no fucking clue, to be honest with you. It doesn't seem hard. I don't have to kill anything, so. Or can this guy just give me the scroll? Is Rocky downstairs? Yeah, he's probably fucking losing his mind because there's just a thunderstorm. It's weird. This summer's been a very like peculiar summer, man. Lots of thunderstorms, lots of rain. We've had 1 week where it was hot, like 37 degrees. Shit like that. Yeah, as long as I'm not in a tent. I love it when I'm like in a trailer, bro. In a trailer with a tin roof, and the rain's hitting the top of the tin roof. Like, here, let's see if we can't find a sound. I don't know. That right there. That sound right there. I don't know what it is, bro. I fall asleep to that, no problem. I can listen to that all night.
911 emergency.
Someone shot at Tristan Gold again. Fuck.
911 emergency.
I just heard a gunshot. I'm between Gold and Central. There's a guy laid on the floor.
Central.
Cocksucker.
Yeah, right between Central and Gold. Right in the alley.
Shut up.
911 emergency.
We just heard a pretty loud gunshot. It looks like some people running. One of them was running with a stroller.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I was just getting out the car to come in my school, and then I witnessed some guy get shot right behind the street.
Every fucking time, man.
It was 11:20 a.m. on March the 4th, 2022, and the calls were pouring in to the
Every
New Mexico
fucking
911
time.
center reporting a shooting.
I have my door
Police
closed.
units were
Well, it's
already
cracked
on
open like
though,
the slightest
having
little
been
bit.
alerted to an automated shot spotter report that had come out. Acoustic sensors placed around town had picked up the sound of a gunshot and pinpointed the location to an alley bordered by.
Oh, yeah, I definitely woke my sister up.
Southwestern
I'm
5th
sorry.
and 6th Streets. In the intervening
11:54.
minutes, as police swarmed to the
Not even
vicinity,
12 o'clock yet.
911 operators continued talking to the callers, trying to get as much information as possible. Any clues they could give as to what happened, how it came about, and where the perpetrators went could be vitally important.
See a guy that's shot, or
Yeah, well, there's two people in one. I heard a gunshot, and I looked, and there's a girl running away, and then she took off in the car.
you see a girl running away, or what? How many minutes
Yeah,
ago?
maybe like 5 minutes or less. Like 3 minutes.
3 minutes, and you heard one gunshot?
Yeah. One gunshot. Just saw a
Hi, and welcome.
falling up to the floor, and somebody took off running, and then a car took off after that.
A female?
Yeah, that was a female. She had a mask on, so
She
I
got
couldn't see her
into a
face.
vehicle?
Yeah, it looked like a Malibu, those older ones.
What color?
4-door, looked maroon. It had like a.
Was
Like a
he
messed
shot,
up-
or you don't know?
He is shot because he's still there on the floor. I don't think he ever got up.
Okay.
Oh, you get this
Female,
fucking shit
what-
back, bro.
How old was she? White, black,
I don't know
Hispanic,
how old
native?
she was. She looked Hispanic with black hair.
And her age, more or less?
What the fuck is this?
You look young, probably early 20s, maybe late 30s.
Is she the one that shot him, or you don't know?
I think so, because he was next to that guy when she left. She started running towards the car.
And yet another
that's
one of the
cringe.
witnesses has a different view and different details.
Do you know if anybody shot?
We just saw somebody drive away aggressively. I don't know if that means there's anything to do with it.
What color was the car?
Silver.
About how old would you guess?
He probably looked like he was late 20s. All white jumpsuit and had some kind of red design on like the.
Bro, gotta give me this clue scroll. This not clue scroll.
Did you see who did it?
No, I just heard the shot. I just heard someone shoot.
Like, what the fuck?
Take a breath, ma'am. I've got a call for service created. We'll get officers on the
During the quest. I gotta start the quest. Okay. That makes sense.
It's okay, ma'am. Just stay on the line with me. We've got officers on the way. Did you?
I was just fucking losing my mind. I was just like, dude, it's not giving me the option. The game's broken. Fuck.
Okay.
Leaving in a Nissan, a gold Nissan was turning down.
Smoke another one, Jack. Don't mind if I do.
Another caller has a different view of the situation and different versions of what the getaway car looked like.
And then they started off in like a gray in like a gold Cadillac.
And a
Gold Cadillac.
Yeah, they shot him and then they took off.
Hit him in the caddy.
Did it all happen?
Bruh.
Yeah, I witnessed it all happen. I had my baby with me and everything. It was like an older Cadillac. I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look at it. I was just getting out the car and then I don't know where.
Allow me, he
Some
says.
guy was on the floor.
Okay.
No matter the color or make of the car,
Oh,
a
you
young man
fucking
still
dog.
lay dead, murdered in the alley.
Oh. Sean, you're a
We
dog.
would like to extend our deepest sympathies to the family and loved ones of Josue Ruiz, a young man taken far too soon.
Oh.
The young man in question was 16-year-old Josue
Absolute
Ruiz,
demon
who
mode
was
with
chained
that.
to his friends and family. He had been slipping in and out the back door of Lindy's Diner throughout the morning, taking phone calls while working as a dishwasher, according to statements taken by police from the management there. Now, Jay's body was left laying in a handicapped parking space, shot through the eye. He was probably dead before
Cheers.
he hit the ground, and his assailant had successfully fled the scene before police and emergency services had even had a chance to arrive. Some witnesses stayed at the scene as police cruisers showed up, while others went on their way. Police began cordoning off the area so they could begin the forensics work and protect their crime scene. The area, considered part of Albuquerque's downtown entertainment district, featured a number of restaurants, specialty shops, murals, and the Anasazi apartment.
Murals of Breaking
The
Bad,
alley
maybe.
also up onto the Siembra Leadership
Oh,
High
they're gonna
School.
paint the
The
mural
area
over there.
meant that while there were dozens of possible witnesses to the event, there were potentially hundreds of people that could be headed to the area as the lunch rush began. In the alley, investigators worked to get any information from the body that they could. The pool of blood under the man was not large, and initial examinations led them to believe that a single bullet had entered the man's left eye and exited through his right temple. Not far from the body, a single deformed and spent bullet was found. At the time, they couldn't
Deformed
be sure
and
that it was the
spent.
one who had caused the man's death. It would have to be sent for further testing, as Jay's body would also have to undergo an autopsy.
Get me in
crime scene
there.
would offer up a few more clues,
breaking
but
and
nearby
entering.
security cameras would give a bit more information on the vehicle leaving the area. Witnesses' descriptions of the getaway car differed from one to the other, but there was enough similarities between them to narrow down the prospects. Investigators would pore over hours of footage before they were able to get just a simple glimpse of the actual getaway car. It's just a 2-second look, but it was enough to give investigators a hook that might catch on to something else, another lead, another opportunity to catch a murderer. At the same time the video evidence was being gathered, police were talking to Jay's employer and finding out more about the young man. His manager at the restaurant,
remember this
Don
quest, actually.
Vaticeo, told investigators Jay was a good kid, but he had been in a contentious relationship with his pregnant girlfriend. The relationship had led him into confrontations with members of the girl's family, and he'd missed work one night the prior weekend because he had gotten into a fight. He'd come back in on the morning of his murder with bruised knuckles and had complained of how the dishwasher had made his hands hurt. Outside, Jay's phone came alive with a phone call while the officers were working with the body. The screen showed the picture of then 16-year-old Elizabeth Baldonado and the title, Baby Mama.
Looking stoned.
Investigators would quickly get a search warrant to allow them to examine the contents of Jay's phone.
I am
Hopefully,
fucking
text
stoned.
And communications
My
with
God.
him would lead them somewhere.
Can't wait to have this quest on though.
Connection to Elizabeth, combined with the report
We'll be able
that
to
her
use this.
relationship with
Increase your
Rocky
defense by
at best
20%,
gave them
strength by
something.
18%,
Within
and
phone
attack
was a
by
story of two young lovers going
15%.
back and forth in a love-hate relationship. Sometimes Jay would be mad at Elizabeth. Sometimes Elizabeth would be mad at him. There were threats and apologies thrown back and forth. He would beg her forgiveness and then berate her for not returning calls. Then there was an incident where she says he physically hurt her. And then they find the next turning point in the case. Among the massive number of texts, Facebook message posts, and other communications comes one between Jay and someone with the nickname Lucifer the Goat. In it, Jay
Lucifer the
explains that
Goat.
he will be running the ones or having a stand-up fight with his girlfriend's brother the next day.
Running the
message
ones.
is
Never
March
heard
the
that
3rd,
before.
And the expected
I'm
fight
doing the
will start
1v1s.
at 9 a.m. Jay tells his friend that he even called Elizabeth's mom and that the woman
fuck?
had set up the fight herself. Other messages sent during the day before the murder show that he had also told a handful of other friends, even asking for help in a couple of cases. Further finds in his phone showed that he had Googled the topics, how to drop someone with one punch, quick knockouts, and other advice on fighting. And then the communications go silent. By 11:20 a.m. on March the 4th, Jay had been shot and killed. The last communication came into his phone at 12:41 p.m.
Gee,
that day.
I
from a
wonder who
friend
did
who
it.
had obviously not gotten the news yet. Now, with a solid lead, detectives headed out to find out what they could from Jay's girlfriend. Instead, they ended up talking to her mother, Elizabeth Ortiz Chavez. The detective needs to clear the possibility that perhaps someone she knows might have actually been using her car that day.
So what I'm getting at is that what are the odds that your son and his friends have a problem with Jay, and Jay is now dead, and
That's a,
people are telling me it's your car on scene.
the dagger.
So talking to your daughter, talking to mom, nobody has a problem with Jay other than
Oh, talk.
But my son said he wouldn't, and neither would Javon. And I was with them today.
so you were with them all day.
Yes.
They went to the laundromat with you.
I'm in the fucking. I'm in court right now in the game. Like, what the fuck? I don't remember doing this ever.
But you wouldn't know because you weren't home. Correct?
Between the hours of 1
Imagine having to do this back in the day and figure out all this bullshit.
I was gone at the laundromat alone.
Fuck, that would be cancer.
My children, all the boys, they were all still at home. None of them left. They're not allowed to leave the house unless they have permission because I need to know where they're going.
So then if they were home, because you said you were on your way over here, right? When your car broke down. That was what you told me.
Yes, between 9 and 10 in the morning.
You were on your way over here.
Mm-hmm.
By yourself.
I'm by myself, yes.
Okay.
And
So
they
then
were still at the house.
Okay. So then when I find video surveillance
Hold on.
from the incident,
Okay, but you have to give me a moment.
okay?
My son had an interview at 9 o'clock, and we were over at the Whataburger over there, Cottonwood or whatever. So it had to have been after 10, between 10 and 10:30 perhaps.
Search.
I left the house shortly after I had spoke to Elizabeth.
It's a convoluted story, but
Very
Elizabeth
convoluted.
seems to be able to keep straight.
I'm fucking
perhaps
stoned.
through
Oh my
the notes
God.
that she's taking. She seems stunned by the events and can't fathom what has happened. Still, she is protective of her family.
If I didn't believe that that there's a huge possibility of your car being involved, I wouldn't have Mirandized you. Hence why I didn't Mirandize you up until now, okay? Because you're saying it broke down. I left my car there. We've
And now, but you
We've
have to
been
understand I'm really
driving
stressed out
up and
right now.
down. I know. We've been driving up and down trying to find your car. We've called in, checked to see if it was towed. It has not been towed. And again,
So then where's my car?
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Okay? So, did you shoot Jay?
No, I didn't. No. He's a kid. He's a baby.
I know, but somebody did.
But no. I have no reason to do anything.
Okay, so then you leave your car, right? You leave your car. You walk back home.
Damn, bro. Imagine she actually shot this kid. That's crazy.
At 2:20, you come back. And then obviously all this is going on, right?
I'm sorry, I just completely zoned out on you because
Yo, she's fucking sounding hella guilty, bro.
So, and again, I am recording. I am gonna remind you that there is video surveillance footage in that alley.
I heard you.
I'm gonna find out.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for, and I mean, it might be ready. I don't know because I've been here interviewing everybody, but I do have officers there trying to pull the video surveillance. So I am gonna find out.
There's the scroll I needed earlier.
Being that you bring up your car and it matches the description that I was given.
What do you mean?
There was witnesses.
Okay.
Okay, there's witnesses in the area. There's a school there. I don't know if you know that.
I was not there.
Okay, but I'm telling you, your car was,
That bothers me.
and I bet. But I also feel like you know more than you're telling me.
But I don't.
Okay, well again, this is just what I'm telling you. 9:58. So at 9:58, the phone call goes, and you're probably around that time. Okay.
So between 10 and 10:30 is the time frame that I would have the house.
And then again, you say you go back.
I walked home.
You walked home, and then you go to the laundromat, and then that's your day, right?
Yeah, my mind is like, wow. Please let me. Don't tell me that that was my car.
I'm not lying to you, and I can't 100% say it's your car, but I can tell
So you are lying to
it's
me.
the same color, it's the same description you're giving me. It doesn't have a license plate like you've described. I also know Angelo wanted to fight Jay, so what am I supposed to think? And based on your demeanor, I think you know what happened.
I really don't.
So again, right now, because you're telling me you left the house around this time, and between 9:58, that phone call, until 1:37, hear me out, between,
I was home though.
Okay.
After that, I was home by 10:30. I made it home. I walked home.
okay, again, I can't confirm that yet.
This is craziness.
Because again, I'm telling you, based on your demeanor, I think you know what happened. And I know it's your car. And I am going to confirm it on video surveillance.
I hope you do because I'm like really, I'm like lost.
And this will be the quest right here.
Well, I mean, if you're going to stick to this story and say that you really don't know what happened,
I know where I left my car. That's what I know.
okay, you left your car, cool. Let's believe that you left your car. Angelo and his friends probably went and got your car.
They didn't even know where the car was. They don't know where the car was. They weren't even with me. I went by myself.
The detective pushes a bit more to see if the pressure might put a crack in Elizabeth's story.
Okay. Again, once I get that video surveillance,
I understand.
I hope you're telling the truth.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
You're basically telling me that you think.
Based on the information and investigation that I have done throughout the day,
71 defense to boot. We'll take it.
I can't say that who it was, but I do know that your car was seen leaving the scene.
Requires 60 prayer, level 65 defense, and completion of the King's Ransom Night Waves.
Because I feel like I should share this with her because it's going to probably hurt her.
If Elizabeth's car was broken down at the side of the road and her son had an appointment for a job interview, then leads the police were chasing down right now were beginning to get shaky. They needed to check with Angelo Baldonado now, Elizabeth's son and the brother of Jay's girlfriend. They were working at a local restaurant, and the managers allowed the young men to be interviewed in their break room. It was around 8 p.m. on the day of the shooting.
I think he was actually somebody that you knew because he was dating your sister.
Sister, I got like four sisters.
Okay. But all of your other sisters aren't dating somebody. You have a little sister. I just got done talking to your mom.
Yeah, okay, well, little sister. But yeah, my older sister dated someone too. She got a husband.
If you go up this side, you can't enter through the top of the castle. You'll have to go up a ladder, 2 ladders.
No, he's not. He's dead. So I just wanted to find out from you just a little bit.
Can you tell this girl? You talked to his girlfriend, right? He's sister.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So from my understanding, you guys have known each other for a while. You kind of have like a kind of good kind of.
We was cool. We was good. Like we are good. It's just like one time he hit my sister, so.
He hit your sister?
Yeah, we just got into like the one dispute, like we were
Yeah.
But then we was cool after that.
Okay. So we talked to your mom this afternoon, and she said that you guys had her new car, the one that she had just bought, the Toyota, that you guys had it this afternoon. Where's that car?
Detective already knows that Angelo's mom's car is a near match for the one spotted at the scene and captured on video. Still, she needs to know more about the relationship that the two young men had.
So explain to me what this whole, like, your mom and your sister explained, like, this, like, beef between you and Jay. So explain that. Like, you guys had a problem with each other. You and Jay.
We had a problem with him and sister.
Which you also had a problem with.
Yeah, that was the problem, was just his sister.
Because he hit your sister.
Like I said, we had that when we fought. And then we didn't really like talk after that. We went separate ways.
Yeah. When did you guys fight? So, and basically, and let me kind of explain. So all we're trying to do is just kind of trying to get an idea of who might this kid have been around, or do you know what I mean? Like, did he cause problems?
I didn't really hang out with him like that. The only time I really hung out with him was when my sister came home and everything. Yeah, I only read it the first time when we were children. We about some time.
Yeah.
Eat.
Okay.
We didn't really talk to each other. It was just like, the most we said was like, come out with you.
Yeah.
Like, this is on the game or something. Yeah.
Right. Like I said, all we're trying to do is just talk to everybody.
Hey, is my sister okay though?
She is. Yeah, she's okay. She wasn't.
Is she really okay though?
I mean, she's upset.
She's been on the same way.
I mean, she's.
Talked to her. I didn't see her in a couple of days.
Yeah. No, she's. I mean, she's pretty devastated. I will tell you that. She's like super upset.
I didn't care for him.
Yeah.
But my sister liked him and loved him, so
Gotcha.
that respect of him, you know. Is she okay?
So she's not hurt. She's fine. She wasn't with him. Okay, she was at the apartment. She's devastated. She's very, very sad. She's extremely hurt. She's super angry at whoever did this. Do you know what I mean? As you can understand. You know, she's
Nice little herb lore level.
hate and anger for the person that did this. But she's okay. She's very devastated. But her physical person, she's okay. She's not hurt.
But
Mentally, she's still good.
Another detective steers him back into talking about the alleged fight that was supposed to happen.
You guys talked about fighting.
you said you wanted to fight me over I didn't know why, but there's no reason to. Just let it be. But that was a while ago. I think he just looked more on the rematch. It was on like a week after. But that's it.
Were you guys supposed to fight yesterday, today, or any?
Yesterday, they told me this morning I was supposed to fight 5 months ago.
And they told you who's the,
My sister.
your sister?
Well, not my sister. I guess my sister told my mom. So but like I said, there's no reason to. So I was like, I'm gonna go to my interview and try to get a second job. You know.
You had an interview today? Yeah, where at?
Whatever.
At what? Whataburger? At what time?
The detectives press about the arranged fight before they are interrupted and the interview ends.
So, your sister tells your
75.
you that Jay wants to
I
fight.
can actually wear these. Damn.
So when did you guys plan to meet to fight?
I didn't plan nothing. He assumed. And I was just like,
I'm assuming you need 75 for that as well.
yeah, we had our dispute.
Attack of 70 and a magic of 75.
Okay, so
Okay.
was there a time set up?
He said he wanted to do 8 o'clock.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah? And she, you mean your mom said?
That's what, he told me that's what Jay told me. Like, that's what Jay told to tell my sister to tell me. But, so on and so forth. Just like I told, that's what happened.
That you're supposed to meet. Where were you guys supposed to meet?
He just said he wanted to fight me at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I assumed I'll come knock.
Alright.
Hey, did you fuck me out?
He's not even of age, and you're keep talking to him. I'm sorry.
So he's not just helpful, so he doesn't have to be 18 for us to talk to him. And I know that you were really, really helpful with us, but that's why we have to talk to him, so that way we can get the information that he has in reference to just what was going on with Jay and your daughter, which was very helpful for you to know as well.
Steve's here. Go for work.
He's way too.
Huh?
He's way too. They clocked me out at 8, so I'm just to see if I can leave.
Yeah. And like I said, he was just being very helpful. He's just giving us information in reference to Jay and kind of what was going on with
Do
him.
not use prayer, range, or combat weapons.
You're more than welcome to hang out while we talk to him.
I'm gonna stay with you. I'm gonna send Brian.
I mean, it's up to him. If he doesn't want you here, he doesn't have to have you here.
Huh? Yeah, Mrs. here and Laura's here. I had to have
Can I
them
go?
get picked up.
Talk to my sister.
Oh, to Elizabeth?
Yeah.
I like I said, you're really willing to talk to us. If you want to go talk to your sister.
So there is one thing that we are going to need, just like your phone. So we're going to secure it. We're going to do a warrant on it. No. We're going to secure it. We're gonna... Your mom can, but we are going to take your phone.
I don't have a phone.
Okay. And but
Again, I
your
am
daughter's
conducting an
outside.
investigation like I explained to you earlier, Elizabeth. I'm taking your phone. You're not giving it back until I'm done with it. But as soon as I'm done with it, I will give it back to you. I know. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it only takes a couple days.
No arrests were made that night, but over the next few days, alibis are checked and evidence is collected from the autopsy of Jay's body. 2 friends that Angelo said could back up his story of being somewhere else at the time of the shooting backed away from fully agreeing that they had seen him at the time. During the autopsy,
So
2
if you
small
die
bullet
to a night,
fragments
you
were
can
found
go
in Jay's
to your
body.
bank, restock
Projectile
on
entered
supplies,
through his left
and
eye,
return to the
which
training
the
room.
frontal lobe of his brain and
And you
exited
enter
through
the
the
room, you'll
next
be fighting the
temple.
last night.
A
That's
small
huge.
bullet fragment weighing 0.4 of a grain was recovered from just under his scalp, and another smaller fragment weighing 0.1 of a grain was lodged in the back of his right eye. No other injuries except for some scrapes and bruising on one set of his knuckles was found. The cause of death was ruled a homicide by gunshot. While Angelo was the leading suspect, additional evidence was going to be a necessity. Investigators sought and obtained a search warrant for the home where Angelo lived. It was served, and in the search, a .45 caliber Glock 21 Gen 4 pistol was found concealed in a vent behind the home's heater. The gun was found with a full extended magazine holding 26 rounds. The gun was seized, treated with Prince Protectant, and taken into evidentiary protection. Angelo would be arrested and taken into custody. Angelo was restless but cooperative. They explain his rights, and he says he would like to have his mom be there for any questioning.
Hey, Angelo. I'm still at a chair, sorry.
I'm sorry, Angelo. I don't know if they tore your house up or not.
Yeah, they did. They did. That's what they said.
Oh, well, I mean, we searched the house, but we didn't break anything. The what?
Islanders.
Yeah, he was really very, but, absolutely, let me get some. You got it?
Is my mom gonna be here soon?
Is your mom gonna be here? Was she driving? Was she driving down here?
No, she was talking to one of the people that was there at the house.
Oh, at the house? Yes. I was at the office, sorry, I was no longer at the house. Do you know who she was talking to?
No, I just, what happened was, went home, and I went to get my mom so she would come back home. And then I was getting arrested for a warrant, I don't even know what the warrant's for, so my mom started talking to him. Okay, she said she was going to do that, she's going to have one of them take him or something like that, so. Okay. She should be coming.
So she should be coming. She should? Okay.
And now he's in for a long wait. They can't seem to locate his mother, and without his phone, Angelo can't remember the numbers of any of his other relatives. Over the next hour, he waits, sometimes impatiently, sometimes trying to sleep. Once, he does get a chance for a bathroom break, but in the end, he's left hanging in the wind.
So my sergeant just got back. Your mom was not at the house. At this time, you are going to get booked for your warrant. Okay?
What exactly is the warrant anyway?
It's a homicide warrant.
But why? I didn't do nothing.
Okay. Again, you know, because you said that you wanted to speak to me with your mom, I can't ask you questions. At this point, I am booking you for the homicide warrant. And that's all I can do. Okay?
The detectives let him know that there is no more waiting this evening, and the police will take him over for juvenile holding in the Bernalillo County Youth Diagnostic and Development Center.
Appreciate you being so respectful with us today.
You're welcome, sir. Yeah, can you send the officer and stuff so we can get going?
Absolutely.
Where you at, Mom? Where the fuck are you at?
Angelo would be charged with first-degree murder in the death of Jay Ruiz, and for almost a year he would be held in juvenile custody awaiting a trial and eventual sentence if found guilty. That could see him as a middle-aged man before he saw freedom again. And then detectives in the case got a phone call from someone who had been in touch with Angelo's half-brother, Gilbert. It was that call that pulled on a few of the loose ends in the case and would unravel the story that had been established. She said that using a fake identity account she had on Facebook, she had begun messaging with Gibby DeMenace, and he told her a number of things. She would read the text and messages to the investigators.
But I've been kind of watching, you know, everything that goes on Facebook, and I was able to see that Gibby was pretty hateful towards his mom and would always make like comments about her and, you know, the family, and then he started making posts about the brother being there, that he doesn't belong there. And so I figured maybe I could get him to say something about it. Like he was like the weakest link in the family. So why is your brother locked up? Because my mom and him went to go fight my sister's baby daddy because he beat her. And when they got there, my sister's baby daddy tried to pull out a video and that it looks like him in the video, but you can't see shit. All you see is a big-ass group, and then everybody scatters. I said, what the f***, your mom didn't tell nobody it wasn't him? He said, nope. I said, if I had kids and it was them or me, I'd say I did it. I never want to be like my mom. I hope he gets out. That's so f***ed up. He said, the crazy part is my little brother ain't telling on my mom. I said,
Yeah, what?
there's no way my brother is getting out. He should, man. That's f***ed up. And he said, that's what I say. I said, so your mom did it and let your brother go down? And he said, yeah. I said, man, our moms have to be related or some shit. He said, for real, they ought to be. I said, have you tried to tell your brother to tell? He said, yeah. He said, yeah, but he tells me no, but that's how we was raised. No matter what the situation is, don't tell. And if we do, we gotta face consequences. So your mom killed your sister's baby daddy and your brother is going down for it. He said, I don't know how beautiful. I really don't. I wish I did, though. And yeah, pretty much.
Gilbert was known to the detectives, and they quickly found other incriminating and inflammatory comments on his Facebook profile. It was looking like things were not as they seemed, and perhaps that Angelo might be less than a murderer. Detective Burciaga went over to the Juvenile Detention Center in an effort to get a better set of fingerprints and a DNA sample from Angelo for evidentiary purposes. The young man seems to be doing well, but something has been weighing on him. Angelo approaches the detective and asks her about talking more on the case.
Sorry, I do know.
Main question would be, if everything would be happening what we're talking about right now, would I get at least the first degree drop down? So it'd be the way to work around it.
So if you're wanting to now give a statement, we can definitely schedule an appointment where it's me, you, and the attorney. And then I'm more than willing to talk to you then.
And what they learn would be enough to seriously change Angelo's status and bring someone else into custody.
All right, Elizabeth, come on out. We're going to go into this interview room over here, and I'm going to take your cuffs while we're talking, okay? Let me take your cuffs off. Obviously, I know you were visiting Angelo. I know you were visiting Angelo. How is he doing? He's okay? Yeah? Okay. How are you doing? This isn't there for nothing. He didn't do anything wrong. And I mean, just in general, not. So, just because you already know why you're here, you've been in handcuffs, you've been in the back of the cop car. Just now. Yeah. So I'm gonna read you your rights, okay?
Just now, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. With that being said, what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna stop this interview. You're going to jail on 2 warrants, okay? You do have an open count murder warrant, and you do have, and I have to look at that one to read you the exact, but it's a child warrant, okay? And that's not mine. It's not for me to discuss, but that's what one of the warrants is for, okay? And give me a minute, and I actually can tell you right away because I do have a copy in here. Oh my God. Okay.
I don't do child.
And just like that, Elizabeth Ortiz Chavez would stand trial for being the triggerman in the death of Jay Ruiz, a 16-year-old
Yeah, the child pornography coming out.
was
Wait,
at
what?
the time a father
What
to
about
be.
that fat
She
Greek
had
guy in
also
front? I
been
thought you were
ready to let
searching a
her
new
own
video.
16-year-old son take the rap for her.
Oh, we will be here soon.
On
This
the
video is
premise
almost
that
over.
Since he was a juvenile, the courts would go easier on him, and he would be released from prison at an earlier date than she would. In a plea deal, she would be found guilty of second-degree murder and sentenced to serve 18 years in prison. For his part in the crime, Angelo would be found guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and assault with the intent to commit a felony. He would be remanded to the Juvenile Detention Center until his 21st birthday.
Oh, that's fuck off. That motherfucker gets to see the daylight. Mama never does.
Me and my girlfriend
girlfriend have been arguing about this hypothetical scenario for a little bit. We just recently became friends with this other couple. They are in a different tax bracket than us. We are still in school. They're a little bit further along in life. They definitely make a good living. The hypothetical is, if they offered to take us on a paid vacation that
Wait
they
a second.
paid for.
Hold on a second. You and your girlfriend have been arguing. You've made rich friends, and you're arguing over whether you would accept a free paid vacation from them. Why the fuck is this even coming up?
I get it.
I get
really?
it. I get this. Yeah.
Really?
Dude, nothing's free.
I know, but like,
this is how you end up at
in
the
what
Diddy trial.
in what world does this? But does this even fucking happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
And like suddenly you're in this like weird unbalanced relationship where you're like, you're the greatest and I'll do anything you want to try to make up for this, like without actually saying it, and the other person just is like starts being disrespectful to you and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
Totally.
it's a weird dynamic.
I guess I just never like the only people I've even considered is like if we went out, like I even think like if we went to like Greece or whatever and I got a place, I literally wouldn't charge you to fucking stay there because it's like who cares?
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
now what you're doing in Greece, he's doing because
No, but
you
we're
planned-
I guess what I'm saying is I would only do it for my absolute best friends.
Right.
Where there's no question about this being reciprocal at all.
Right.
I would never do it for like if I was dating someone and we met a cool couple, I'd never be like, why don't I pay for your flight? Like I don't like them that much.
There's
you know
a level
what I mean?
of wealth of that, though.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. That's
There's,
true.
you know what? Let's
more
try to get
context.
somebody
It
to take
depends on
you
the
on
friend,
vacation.
obviously.
Yeah, true.
Somebody bring Stav out on vacation.
Yeah.
He's down.
I guess let me not get ahead of myself. I'm just wondering what the fuck's going on. But go ahead, Eldest. Sorry.
Paid vacation that they paid for. I don't know if it's more rude to accept the offer or decline the offer, or if it's rude at all. Basically, the context that I left out is that they are definitely the type of couple, like the type of people to do this. They're very giving. They're very nice.
Okay.
They've also flirted with the idea of like us going on group vacations, and they know that we are not in the financial stage of our life to be able to do that. So I think that it's a very realistic conversation that we might have with them. But my girlfriend thinks that under no circumstance whatsoever would we accept.
This guy's like, fuck yeah, let's
not
go.
feel comfortable with other people paying for us when it's that large of an amount of money.
I kind of get where
And
she's coming from.
I do agree with her. Like I don't like the idea of someone paying for like thousands of dollars for us. I think that it would be I think that I would initially say like no, like we can't accept that. But on the flip side, I feel like it's a little rude to decline an offer like that. If someone is like bringing you a gift and I just like if someone brings you a gift and you decline the gift, it's kind of rude to do something like that.
It's not.
I think that if they understand the financial implications, they know how much money it costs, but they don't care. Like, they know we can't pay for it. They just want us to come along with them and share the experience. Part of me feels like it's rude to say no. I don't like the idea of degrading the friendship to a monetary perspective, but I also don't like the idea of someone paying thousands of dollars for me. So, I would love your perspective. I know you guys are well off. How would you feel if somebody said no?
I'm just not offering anyone like this a vacation.
Thank
Like,
God.
there's no world where I would. But you're right. There's like, again, if it's not my best friends in the world, where there's not like, yeah, I fucking have money, so I get the people that knew me when I had nothing. I feel no problem giving them very generous gifts. But new people in my life, I don't do that. I just feel like it is weird because there is a weird like money because I don't want to feel, you don't want them to feel like they're your little plaything for the fucking week.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like you're almost like you're like an emotional but you know, like sex worker. It's like a friendship prostitute. You know what I mean?
There's also part of it where they don't
French,
look at
yeah,
money
facts,
at
so.
all the way these two people look at money.
That's very possible.
And it's a lot about experience, and it's all about like it has nothing to do with the cash or the money. It's just like time and spent with people they want to be around.
And I agree with you, but I think you can't take that chance because I think most people with this level of wealth aren't like that. You know what I mean? Like.
It depends. It depends who they are, and also, first of all, it's not rude to decline. You
It's
can just be
definitely
honest,
not
be like,
rude.
I don't feel comfortable with this.
And
Like,
it's fun. I think it's
we can't contribute.
I think it's crazier to accept personally. I think if
Yeah.
I didn't have the money and somebody asked me this, I think I would just. I agree with his girlfriend where it's like, and what you said earlier, nothing's free. Like nothing's really free.
You're
you know?
going to have to do what they want to do. You're going to have to, and
that might be fine.
How much do you know about these people? Are they swingers?
Yeah,
Are
no, that's, no, I mean
there's
for
chan-
real.
There's real chance to that.
The
There's-
implication.
There's
the
other
dentist-
things that I would have checked before I absolutely took that trip, but they don't. If they're offering that, it's either they don't look at money the same way you do, or
Yeah, to
there's
them, it's
something
like-
else that they're about to pull on.
It's
you.
like to them, it's like there is the possibility that to them it's just like buying a burger.
It's
They're
not a
that
big deal,
rich
yeah.
That it's like who cares? Yeah.
But the
But
problem,
even then,
they don't. The person taking you on the trip doesn't. So I've been in this situation a lot of times.
Okay.
By the way,
She's been in this.
Oh,
situation.
interesting.
I have. So the thing I find interesting is that the person being generous doesn't realize what might happen once they're not in a good mood, or the way that their mind might change. They don't realize that. So you're putting yourself in a position where it might become uncomfortable for you when they're in a bad mood, and like now you suddenly it's a little different. So like it's okay to initially push back, and a person who like understands that the dynamic is weird, there is the type of person who gets it and can put all of your fears to the side. And then there's a world where you could theoretically take the chance and you bring them a nice gift, you pay for dinner one of the nights, and in theory that can be fine, but it has to be the right person.
You really got to thread the needle on that.
But I'm even telling you,
agreed.
like buying the dinner can be a problem in those situations where they don't want you to spend a thing.
Or that, agreed, or contributing the dinner is still way more money than you can contribute.
Yeah.
Which
Sometimes.
then you're
Yeah.
like, I went on this great vacation, they paid for me, I felt like a loser, and I spent more money than I could.
Yeah.
And you
yeah.
lose in every category.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
it's like the fucking the talented Mr. Ripley. You know what I mean? Have you seen that movie where it's like where it's like he's like sometimes rich friends are awesome until they're in a bad mood.
Right.
Or they just use you as they see you as a plaything or something like that. And I do think there's definitely people with that kind of wealth that are nice, but I think more than often than not, they're fucking weird sociopaths. Like I just think like statistically speaking, if you're and again, I'm just saying I would never do it.
I had one where the guy invited me to go somewhere and he wouldn't invite my wife.
I mean, that's crazy.
And that's where I
and
was
he was
just
trying
like,
to rape you.
He was
okay.
Dude,
Not
it was
inviting
like-
your wife's insane.
And I asked.
And that's what I'm talking about, dude. That's like, I'm just saying, the more money people get, the fucking weirder they get, man. There's and selfish in ways they don't even realize. You know what I mean? If you're somebody who's had every need tended to them your whole life, you just don't
Kill this goober.
You're right. They don't even know that they're being weird.
Oh, but no can turn these people off completely.
Totally.
The rich people can never talk to them again. for
But
not
you know
taking
what?
this
But
trip.
if that's the case, you've dodged a huge bullet.
And they're not going to. Like I would say
I don't
that
think so.
it would be obviously totally, but like the more likely situation is just be honest and don't be like a loser about it. Don't be like a moper. Be like, look, we don't feel comfortable accepting this trip, and like we're still students or whatever he said, like. And we're just like not in a place to go on a trip like that, as you know, and it's really generous of you to offer, but I don't think we feel comfortable accepting.
Yeah.
At that point, the guy might counter and say something that makes you feel comfortable.
And here's the other thing. Like, let's say
Sir
I was in a
Lancelot,
situation like this, where, let's say
motherfucker,
I found
dude.
somebody new that I wanted to take on vacation platonically, right? And they were like, I'm not, the expensive thing is too crazy. What if you counter?
Sir
and you're like,
Lancelot,
well,
this
how
is the
about I get a
last fucking
house
doucher.
on the lake. It's like you drive up. Don't worry about. I'll pay for the Airbnb.
Right.
Bring some hot dog. Like if it's really about hanging out, you can have a great time. And like we'll do something cheap where it's like instead of it being a $10,000 gift, it's like it's an $800 gift. And I'm going to the. By the way, I'm going to the fucking lake house anyway. You show up. You don't show up. no, bring some fucking grill or something like
Thanks
that.
a lot, Larry.
There is
Easier
a
to
middle
kill.
ground there, where
I
it's
was
like,
weak.
if you really just want to spend time with each other, they would be willing to find something
Boom.
that's like kind of acceptable.
Right,
for you,
right.
You know.
There we go, baby.
With G
Well
here,
done.
I think it like this isn't a very rare.
76 hit points. Let's
Yeah,
go,
It's
dude.
really not as rare as you think it is.
Yeah. And there's a like movies about this. There's this movie with Bridget Bardot from the 60s where like Bridget Bardot and her, I think it's called Contempt. I don't remember specifically, but like
But that's what I'm saying.
They invite the couple on vacation, and basically by the end of it, the dude hosting them ends up like banging the dude's wife.
Yeah, of course. But that's what I'm talking about. Exactly. This is not good. Even if it's not rare, it's fucked up. That's my contention. You know what I mean? Like, it's out there because rich people, super rich people, are fucking freaks. That's why it's not rare, and they want to do fucking weird shit sometimes. Yeah. And that's why I think, like, I guess I haven't really experienced it, but I wouldn't. It's the funny thing to get rich after being poor your whole life. I don't have rich brain, but I just have money, and to me, I'm like, this is fucking crazy. I would never fucking do this.
Their heads are in the right place.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you have that instinct to begin with makes me think you could
Well,
take this trip and get away with it.
His girlfriend's head is in the right place.
Which
He's
I-
like,
which I
come on, it's
respect.
rude.
Yeah.
This guy's like, I'm trying to go to the Bahamas,
exactly.
you fucking
I
bitch.
know.
If you're gonna suck his dick once, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? 10 minutes,
do it, do it.
and then we're on the beach.
Yeah.
Sipping pina coladas.
You could probably get away with going on this trip and having it not be a big deal, but like, don't make a habit of it, because eventually the weird power
Yes.
balance is going to emerge.
Yeah, I mean,
We got it, baby.
I'm on. It's not rude. You're doing mental gymnastics because you want to go on the trip. Your girlfriend is the only one with her head straight, or with her head on straight, and she probably also knows that if somebody's, nothing's free, and if somebody's got to pay the piper, I think she knows who it is between the two of you. It would be funny if they, it would be funny if they get there and they just want to peg him, and he's like, "Fuck." I was gonna fucking slut out my wife, but now I'm getting slutted out. He was like, "Well,
this sucks."
Slut out my wife is nuts.
That's fucking good. That took 10 minutes to get good, but it was good.
There is nothing more than I love than going braless with my little B cups, going running errands.
Love
but
that.
I have a question. What if I'm missing out on the big titty lifestyle? I've had a few consultations, thinking about a 485, 490, beautiful, heavy implant.
Nice.
But here's the thing. I teach yoga, yin yoga, slow, feminine style. And what if this will get in the way of my yoga practice? Do I keep my perfect little B cups, or do I go full send? Thanks for your help. Bye.
I'll get my contentious opinion out of the way right now. Chakras over a rack. All right, protect those chakras. Don't let the silicone get in the way.
No, they won't. Don't listen to fucking JP. Big tits can only enhance. They act as a magnifying glass for your chakras. Actually, the light comes through. It gets refracted through the tits, and it shines into your heart. It makes you even more connected to your practice. I love this, and this is really the kind of. These are some great questions, and that's the kind of this is what we're here for. You're telling me I'm supposed to give you advice that leads to so you're telling me I'm supposed to stop the existence of a big-titted yoga instructor? That's what you want me to say on the record. My hands are tied here. I can't. There's no way philosophically I could ever say, no, a fucking hot yoga instructor shouldn't have huge, awesome titties. Even though I'm sure you have awesome little titties right now.
Perfect.
I'm sure they look great. And by the way, I like seeing a lady with no bra running around grocery shopping, right? I'm not looking too much, but I'm sneaking a couple peeks here and there.
You're going to be throwing those underwire handcuffs on yourself when you...
Just turn his mic off. I'll just turn his mic off, for Christ's sake. This is more disrespectful than the Yankee cap. You're coming on my fucking podcast in a Yankee cap.
First place.
Cap, telling the lady not to get big tits, JP. You're really pushing it, buddy.
It's a maniac podcast.
You are being you are actually saying don't get big tits is the most maniacal thing you could possibly do. You're being Satan himself right now.
I hate to say this, but I agree with JP.
Oh.
I think
you know, let's talk from purely a business standpoint. I think it will be bad for business. I think you lose some gravitas as a yoga instructor if you have big ass titties. Unfortunately, that's not even. That's not just.
Well, if
me.
you have big naturals, it's fine. But if you got the big fakes, I don't know.
I don't know.
And this is, I mean, where you guys are being, you're talking about misogyny. you're talking about internalized misogyny with the women that would go to yin yoga slow feminine.
Hands off our bodies is what's
Yeah, I'm saying.
Two laws off our bodies.
If these judgmental whores stop signing up because you have yummy fucking fat tits, you didn't need them anyway, sister. They were poisonous. They were snakes this whole time. They don't support you. They don't support your body, your choice type of situation. You want to choose to have big, fake, awesome tits. And by the way, again, you probably have awesome tits right now, but there's nothing wrong with having big ass titties. Listen, I honestly, in my youth, didn't see that many fake tits. I've been lucky enough to come across a couple really nice pairs. I gotta say, what science is up to is beautiful.
During the renaissance of that emerging technology, yes, you're right. They've really been doing tremendous work.
They're doing incredible work.
And I have flip-flopped on this issue before. I'm aware of that.
Listen to John Kerry over here. I agree with you all this. That the optics, right, of a yoga instructor who's teaching a slow flow class. I know a yoga instructor, you just don't associate big fake tits with like a granola natural type of, but it's like, what, these women don't take antibiotics? These women don't have air conditioning in the summer? Okay, fuck it. We'll just fucking, in the wintertime when it's cold, no heat in the fucking yoga studio since we don't fucking support science because it's yoga. You know what I mean? They want to stop you from changing. I was going to say improve, not necessarily improve, changing your look to a big-titted look. They make me sick, frankly. So, you do what you want, obviously. And if you have some renderings of what you're, if your surgeon has any, this is where AI is good. The two good use of AI is when they have a picture of guys kissing, and it's like you show it to two homophobic dudes. There's nothing funnier than showing like I'd love to show some guys I grew up with, like take an AI picture of them like being like tough, and then it turns them into kissing each other. That's always funny. Second would be to see what a woman looks like with big ass tits. So yeah, you want to show us your current tits. You want to show us some renderings of the new tits. Either way, but it's totally up to you. And if anyone is going to stop you, and Elder says it's going to be bad for business, I guess we're going to let capitalism tell us what to do with our tits now. I mean, you guys really have, my stomach is turning listening to you misogynist capitalist JP and Eldest.
Big fake tits defy gravity and market forces, it turns out. The invisible hand.
Oh man. I'm just gonna be daydreaming about just this woman right now. Like just a yoga instructor with big ass tits. She does have a nice voice.
Sister. Just meditate on it.
Yeah, meditate on it, see what it tells you. But yeah, obviously I'm coming. Do what you want, but come on, you gotta get big ass tits. You gotta get big tits.
Especially, it's like, when there's big tits, you learn as you come of age that big naturals, it's a fucking roll of the dice how they're going to actually look.
Sure, absolutely.
And if she's got perfect little B cups, that's truly great. But they're not going to fuck them up that much if she makes them bigger. They already got like a nice shape, and
base.
There's no, so it'll be like a Tabitha Stevens sort of situation. Perfect.
And listen, and what's wrong with having a new look at, later in life? You know what I mean? You had these perfect little B cups for this part of your life. Switch it up. You can always go back. You can always get smaller tits. Science is what science is coming up with is beautiful these days.
Couldn't agree more with Stav. Spoken like a true legend. Come on, chivalry, main game. No, motherfucker. Oh my goodness, we are kind of just fucking murking these fools right now. I feel like I could take on Blood Moon right now just with this inventory. Where we're hitting. Let's try it.
Yep. It's free.
Are we in here?
No.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Is anyone close right? There's something. They're still fighting far.
We wait here. We can wait here on the outside.
Alright.
Is there enough in a fight for them to fuck us or no?
No, not even. We play outside.
You're on me too.
Is anyone in close right?
I think we play it. Yeah, there's a team here. It's the caustic team. I'm going over. Oh, stay there. You gotta hold the cross. Have to hold the cross.
Yeah, I'm holding right here.
I'm gonna put my wall down so we don't get cross code. Can you break these?
Can you come here? Don't put cross over. No. You should wall here.
Do you want me to come too?
Yeah, wall over here. Wall right here and face it this way.
I've seen this before. Fuck. I should see this. Damn. Time is it 1 o'clock? 1 o'clock already. Oh my god, having this fucking prayer chivalry is just so much nicer, dude. I'm actually fucking these guys up now. So much more consistent. Oop. Such better defense too. Like Budman's barely hitting me now. And if he does hit me, it's for like low numbers, not like how it was before. Oh, we should end it here. Yep. And then we will have enough to go do the... Oh, dude, look at that, man. Look at that. We are cooking right now, gentlemen. We are fucking cooking. That is such a huge upgrade for the account. And then once we get 70 prayer, we can just go get piety right away. Like, oh my goodness. Love it. I love it. I'm gonna watch some TV as well when I do this. So I'll put my TV show down here.
Becoming a
Well, what the hell? Let's see if we can't get some here, boy. Chivalry makes this so much easier, dude. Oh my god. Should have did that ages ago. Some prayer XP. Every time I see that, I'm not even mad now. You see it as well. I'll take them. Right there. Continue playing. 48%. I got like 4 more trips in this army and then I gotta go repair it. Bro, it just fucked me. Give me a like a combat level and an attack level, and it wouldn't let me move. Damn, couldn't finish him. Oh my god. Here we go. Hit him. No. He healed so much. Oh, am I down? And here we go, baby. Time for some more chest action. Wait, pause. Come on, drum roll, please. Someone in chat. This dude, what's up, Jay? Smoking a J ski. Try the World War Z Zombies game. How is it? I've always wanted to try it. Looked like Left 4 Dead 2. Six and a half out of 10. Okay, okay. And don't even know the story. Oh, that kind of sucks. That sucks. What's it kind of similar to? What would you compare it to? It's you can level up? Yeah, okay, okay. You're a gunslinger? Shit. They're like 9 levels, 3 missions per level, and 2 of them are DLC. That's fucking super cringe. So there's only 7 then. 21 missions total, basically. Gotta kill Bloodman here. Oh, they're all around the world? That's pretty cool. I like that idea. That's a cool concept. Any luck with jobs tonight? No, but we went and did some questing earlier, so I can unlock chivalry, the prayer down here, and it's so broken here, dude. I can't wait to get piety. Piety, increase your defense and strength. Oh my god, chivalry is like godsend, especially for any bucket jobs. Actually, I don't think I've gotten any bucket jobs tonight. Like, Bloodmoon can barely hit me now, and he doesn't hit me for a high mount, which is nice. So he doesn't heal as much with this new prayer. One early. Bruh. My timing is so dog shit right now. Hit, hit, hit. Ooh, hit this fucking goober. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go open this chest, baby. Yeah, it's... yeah. Some bullshit. Probably. Probably just ignore you. One of the mods just delete the message. No balls, man. Hey Vita, how many heirloom? How many packs still in heirloom? Oh shit, where are they gonna get a gun? Oh, they got knives, even better. More personal. Oh shit, eat. And for 4 when he had 5 HP. About to get a strength level here. Let's fucking go, baby. Here we go. I'm hitting the wrong fucking guy. Oh shit, this fucking show's getting good, man. My god. He just walks right up to him, no way. Bang. Give me a little something, something. Give me a little something, something, baby. Yo, what's up, Shiny Boy? Here you go, Rename and Tug. You fucking animal, Sean. I gotta go take a fat leak, bro. I'll be right back. And we'll retire Tug. Oh. Hey. Yo, this kid's gonna kill his mom, I bet. I'm watching Squid Games right now, and I bet this guy's gonna have to kill his fucking mom to pass. She's gonna be all like, sacrifice herself. Well, that's my guess. We're going in to watch them play hide and seek right now. That's my guess. La 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 la. Oh yeah, she's got a knife. I forgot she has a knife. Oh, she's gonna kill somebody or some. Or at least stab someone. Yo, is this guy gonna kill his pregnant girlfriend? Oh shit, this show's getting so good. I'm invested. Not really anywhere for them to hide though. Like what the fuck? Oh, there's the strength level, baby. Oh, it's the end of the episode. Fuck. Bro, this show's just getting spicy. This next episode's gonna be fucking spicy. Next episode, please. Come on, late bitch. Can I go into the circle there? Something tells me this chick's gonna get caught trying to save this guy's life and get fucking murked. Oh, it's just tomfoolery right there. Even more tomfoolery right there. Oh my god, what the fuck is even happening to me? Oh, well, that was easy. This is definitely the best episode of the season already. I can tell just by the way they have it, like how it's shot, the cinematography of it. Damn, this prayer is like cheating, dude. Using this prayer is like cheating, I swear to God. Such a good bonus. Well, it definitely seems easier now. Oh my God, like I'm just taking like such little damage. It's so nice. It's so nice. Plus I have like 60 prayer, so I have 10 more prayer than what I came in originally with. Like, this is just becoming a breeze. I'm like speed running this shit now almost. Nah, actually, but and we're good for another chest opening. Yeah. What chest was that? 58? Okay, okay. 58, we'll take it. I mean, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Supplies are decent. I'll be able to make lots of water staffs for a long time. It's some good crafting XP. I need 60 crafting XP. fucking hate Eclipse. I think Eclipse is my least favorite. He's like the easiest, but probably my least favorite. Yo, this guy's not going to be able to kill anyone. And I guarantee you, he's going to end up killing his mom. His mom's going to sacrifice herself. It's going to happen. He's too soft. He can't do it. But then he's going to probably kill himself because he killed his mom. He just can't live with the regret. I'm calling it, bro. My guess. Locking it in. Oh no. Here we go. Oh shit. I'm not paying attention. It's so freaking rational. Oh shit, not the pregnant girl. Gotta do Blood Moon real quick, and then we'll probably be able to do Blue Moon right after. No. Oh shit, the pregnant lady fell and her baby gonna die? Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck, this show's getting so good. No, don't heal. Die. Pretty fucking rational. This guy's hilarious. Well, he's obviously gonna die now. That's just obvious. Oh shit. She's gonna have the baby in here? Oh shit. And the sun's gonna come in? No, different room. Can we get something, gentlemen? I'm not even gonna look. What? I'm not even gonna look. What do we get? Ah, nothing good. I mean, we'll take those. Oh shit, is the sun gonna get killed here? For being too soft? Nope. Yeah. The face on this guy is insane. The face is, his reaction is priceless. That's what I call acting. Oh, no way. I was using my fucking scimitar the whole time. Alright, baby. Let's run it back. Fuck it. We loot up, we go straight to Blooder. What KC are we on? This will be KC 60 coming up. Let's go, Shawnee boy, indeed. Oh my god, this boss is a joke now. Oh my god. Cakewalk. Kill this guy right here. Oh, kill him right here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. AI baby. What? AI generated baby. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, that is hilarious. That guy's like, fuck that, I'm not down. That's funny as shit. Oh, they just found the exit. You gonna get stabbed in the back here or something? By that guy? Oh wow. No. Oh shit! I called it. I called that shit, baby. Any more pieces? Not yet, no. We're about to have our 60th KC coming up. Oh shit, it's that chick's boyfriend. What the fuck? I wasn't expecting that. Oh shit. Damn, that's crazy. You got a new log? What'd you get? What'd you get? You get the new gem? I mean, I'll take the herbs. Very first raid ever, bro. Missouri Chaps. Very first raid ever, Missouri Chaps. I don't think the only way you top him that is if you get like a shadow or something first raid, you know what I mean? From a 210, that's nice. Yeah, I'm not good. I can't do like super high tier raids and shit. You know what I mean? I'm pretty dog shit, honestly. My friend usually just carries, or both of my friends actually, are just like Giga Nerd. That's who I give my bank to. My bank to, like the Giga Nerd. Oh, we're in. Well, best of luck. Yo, that chick's son's still in it. She's gonna, dude. I'm calling it, bro. This guy's gonna fuck her over. Just push her out of the way and go in. Calling it. I called that shit. Oh, is this thing gonna kill this chick? Oh, this guy's gonna kill her. What the fuck? This guy's high as this shit. This guy's high as shit. Oh, we're getting near the end of the episode. The shit's about to go down. Yo, Project Chuck, what's up? This tattoo is fake. Wow. Oh, wondering why you're awake? Yeah, me too. What you been up to, Project? Yeah, chilling, Mr. Yosef. How are you? Did you have the pictures in my Discord? Let me look here real quick. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. We're smoking to that, Long Sigma. We smoke to those. Cheers. You made your so ass Bowfa with better DPS. That's how my buddy was, and he just sold the fucking. Sold it. Dude's bank quadrupled that day. Dude, that's crazy. That made me hard just looking at that. Do it. Dude, that's crazy. Oh, this dude's about to kill this bitch. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, it's supposed to be symbolic of he killed her. I got it, I got it. I gotcha, I gotcha, I get it, I get it. Turn down the audio, you're pretty loud. I'll check it out here in a few. Check it out here in a few. I'm gonna kill this Goomber. Oh, what the fuck? There's no way. Am I right? It's her son? Yup. Yo, dude, no way I'm about to predict this show before shit even happens. Oh shit. This might be the best episode in the whole series. Other than the first one. The bridge one was pretty good too, actually. 49. Oh, didn't you have my prayer on right there? Fuck. No, there's no way. Yup, kill her instead. No way. Oh no. Misclick. We need to stop dragging this out and just end it here. Come on. Prolonging the inevitable. This is the most I've struggled all night. And it's because I'm like watching the TV show mostly. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's your fault, he says, as he kills him. Yo, this show's crazy good, actually. Or this episode, rather. No, this motherfucker's like healing up to 200 health. Okay, I gotta focus up here. I gotta focus up here. I'm pausing this TV show. This is crazy work. Can't be having this. Getting edged in RuneScape. Yeah, yeah. For real. I had him down to like 20 HP at one point or something like that, and then stopped paying attention. I was like, "Ah, I'll kill him, surely." Oh, I fucked that up. Oh shit, he's gonna kill her? Oh, the mom stabbed him. Damn, I was wrong. Oh shit. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. He kills him, then he goes, "It's all my fault." Come on now. Damn, that's like the most impactful death of, like this entire like 2 seasons. Let's say the best chemistry. That's crazy. Crazy work. The motherfucker dead. Oh. Uh-huh. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Almost fucking Friday, boys. No. No, bro, he was 8 HP and I died. Fuck. I was just fucking around. Oh, this sucks. 13%. Yeah, I'll take the free lamp. Give it to me. Pause that shit. Push-ups. Alright. Give me the lamp, buddy. That kind of sucks. Anyway. Whoop. Throw that back on. Give me the loot. I killed Blue Moon. Unbelievable. 8 HP. Getting edged in RuneScape, indeed. I'm just staying here, fuck it. Yeah, bro, I did it on my main account, so I could get no weeds. And like the fucking farmer's fit, of course. Herb sack. That's what else I went for. That's what else. I was thinking there was something else, but I couldn't remember what it was. Herb sack. Yeah. This shit is mind numbing though. You need 58 herb lore to be able to use it though. Alright, let's go open this bitch up. Oh. Oh. Alright. I gotta go to bed, gentlemen. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's a shit way to end it. We didn't get fuck all today. I guess, I mean, we got chivalry unlocked. So these runs, we'll get more of them. We'll be able to do them more frequently, more fat, like a little bit more fast. So. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, peace out, chat. Hope you have a good night, Paul. Long Sigma, Sean, everyone in chat. Hope y'all have a good night. God bless. Stay safe.